It was quick, barely half a second long, but in that single frame, something changed. Jason walking through the glass doors of a small store, ready to rob the place. A calm, ordinary shot, or so it seemed. But pause it, zoom in, and there it is, a flicker on his wrist. 11:08. And just like that, the entire GTA community lost its mind again. Because if there's one thing we've learned after 12 long years of waiting for GTA 6, it's that Rockstar doesn't do anything by accident. Every reflection, every sign, every number could mean something. So when Jason's digital watch showed 11:08, people didn't see time. They saw a date, November 8th, the day that might just change everything again. But let's back up for a second, because to understand why fans are freaking out about this one tiny number, we have to go back to November 8th, 2023. That was the day Rockstar tweeted the words that broke the internet. Trailer soon, no warning, no teaser, and chaos followed. People quit jobs, skipped class, canceled plans. The world literally stopped spinning for a few seconds. So now, seeing 11:08 glowing on Jason's wrist in the middle of a robbery scene, yeah, you can bet every single fan out there started connecting dots like Charlie from It's Always Sunny. And here's where it gets even crazier. Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two Interactive, just announced its next investor call for November 6th, 2025. Now, if you've been paying attention, and I know you have, every time Take-Two has one of these calls, something happens. Last time, the release window got confirmed. Before that, GTA 6's official reveal was teased. So imagine this. It's early November. Take-Two tells their investors, we've got something big coming. And 2 days later, November 8th, Rockstar drops Trailer 3. 1 year, 11 months after the original announcement. 6 months before launch. A perfect cinematic full circle moment. And it fits, because Rockstar loves patterns. They play with rhythm, with time, with tradition. And yet somehow, they always find a way to surprise everyone. It's like they're trolling us on purpose. And honestly, they probably are. Now here's the twist, because every good theory has one. What if 11:08 isn't a date at all? What if it's literally just a time of day? Look closely at that scene again. The sunlight hits perfectly across the glass. The sky is bright, the shadows soft. It looks like late morning in Vice City. 11:08 a.m. to be exact. So maybe Rockstar is just showing us a cool little detail. Realistic lighting, accurate time, cinematography at its finest, or maybe they knew exactly what they were doing, because nothing fuels hype like a perfectly placed mystery. But here's the part that really messes with my brain. November 8th is a Saturday, and Rockstar has never released a trailer on a Saturday. They love Tuesdays. Always have. Every major GTA Online update, every Red Dead trailer, every big reveal, Tuesday, it's their thing. Their ritual. So the idea of Rockstar dropping a massive trailer on a weekend, practically unthinkable. But hey, so was the idea of GTA 6 taking a decade to release, and here we are. Now, let's play out the possibilities for a second. If Trailer 3 really does drop on November 8th, that puts us 6 months before launch, the perfect timeline. That would leave room for 2 more trailers, one focused on gameplay around February, and a final cinematic showcase in March or April before the May 2026 release. A marketing plan so clean it almost feels too good to be true. And you know Rockstar, they love symmetry, symbolism, and a good callback. Dropping Trailer 3 exactly 1 year, 11 months after the Trailer Soon tweet, that's the kind of poetic marketing they live for. But while everyone's been decoding that one tiny number, something much bigger has been quietly happening behind the scenes. Something that doesn't just hint at a trailer, it confirms that Rockstar is in its final phase, and it all started with a single job posting. Deep inside Rockstar's official careers page, nestled between dozens of routine listings, something unusual appeared. A new posting. Simple title, animator, narrative gameplay, mid-level. Location, Oakville, Canada. At first glance, harmless, just another job. But if you've studied Rockstar long enough, you know this isn't just any animator. This role belongs to the heartbeat of Rockstar's identity, narrative gameplay, the invisible thread that ties cutscenes and control, story, and emotion. It's the phase that doesn't happen when a game starts. It happens when a game is almost done. This is the final polish where every facial twitch, every glance, every movement is perfected. Because what comes next is the public reveal. That single listing, it wasn't an accident, it was the first tremor before the quake. When the marketing machine woke up, days later, the dominoes started to fall. More listings appeared. Cinematic artists, video editors, marketing production coordinators, and if you followed Rockstar for years, you know exactly what that means. These aren't world builders, they're world revealers, the team that comes in when everything else is ready to craft trailers, edit footage, and prepare the final show the world's about to see. This is the same kind of hiring wave Rockstar launched right before GTA 5's final push. And when that happened, the gaming industry changed forever. This isn't development anymore. This is synchronization. A countdown clock quietly ticking behind the curtain. Rockstar isn't whispering anymore. They're signaling. Something's coming. The silence breaks. A box from Brazil. For months, Rockstar's silence has been absolute. No teasers, no leaks, no cryptic tweets, just stillness. But on October 4th, everything changed. A single post on Instagram broke the silence. Not from Rockstar themselves, but from someone completely unexpected. Brazilian music icon MC Coringa, one of the legends of Brazil's funk scene, shared a mysterious photo. At first, it looked ordinary, a black box on a table, but look closer, that shimmering golden art Rockstar games. Inside the box, exclusive Rockstar branded clothing, accessories, and what seemed like a personalized letter. No caption, no hashtags, no context, just the box. And that silence, it spoke louder than any words could, because Rockstar doesn't send random gifts. They send signals, subtle, deliberate, timed. And this time, that signal came from Brazil, the first flicker of light after a year of silence. Brazil, Rockstar's secret playground. Now, here's where things get really interesting. This wasn't some one-off publicity stunt. This was the continuation of a relationship Rockstar's been quietly building for years. Earlier this year, top Brazilian creators like Alan Zoka and Zangado shared similar mysterious packages from Rockstar. No explanation, no partnership announcement, just recognition. Then, in early 2024, Rockstar made their biggest move yet. Executives, people who rarely, if ever, appear in public, flew directly to Brazil. Not for interviews, not for press events, for private meetings. They met with the biggest GTA roleplay server owners, streamers, and Brazil's powerhouse content group, Loudi. And during one live stream, Loud's own Coringa slipped up. He laughed and said, "What if I told you I just had a meeting with Rockstar?" He brushed it off. But the fans didn't, because Rockstar doesn't fly halfway across the world for nothing. They were there to observe, to learn, to listen. Brazil's GTA community isn't just big, it's massive. Millions of players in custom RP worlds, billions of views on social media, a culture that doesn't just play GTA, it lives GTA. So when Rockstar begins connecting with its creators, musicians, and streamers, this isn't marketing anymore. This is world building. They're blending cultures, merging realities, shaping a world that feels global, alive, and unpredictable. Because GTA 6 isn't just about Vice City, it's about our world. Lucia, the heartbeat of a new era. And that brings us to her. Lucia, the face of GTA 6, the spark of this entire new era. From the moment we saw her, handcuffed, smirking, confident, the world couldn't look away. She wasn't just another Rockstar protagonist, she felt real. Her tone, her rhythm, her attitude. It all pulsed with something familiar, something distinctly Latin, maybe even Brazilian. Her name, Lucia. Common across both Latin America and Brazil. Her golden complexion, her fiery energy, her movements, perfectly in sync with the pulse of Brazil's funk culture. And then fans found something incredible. In one of MC Coringa's older music videos, Dança Sensual, there's a scene almost identical to Lucia's dance moment from GTA 6's trailer. A woman in gold, neon lights, the humid air of a crowded club. It's uncanny. Was it coincidence? With Rockstar, nothing is coincidence. Now, fans are beginning to wonder, could Lucia's very essence have been inspired by Brazil? And when you think about Vice City, it fits perfectly. A melting pot of cultures, Latin, Caribbean, Brazilian, all colliding in one city that never sleeps. Lucia doesn't just live in that world, she represents it. She's rebellion, beauty, danger, and survival, all in one heartbeat. She's the sound of GTA 6,